Hello, so we're going to work on perimeter and area in the coordinate plane. Okay, so that's going to take pages 5 and 6 on our notes. So that would be after our distance formula notes, everybody. So we're going to do perimeter and area. How can we find the perimeter? Perimeter and area. Second spell today. Polygons. And again, if you were using the coordinate plane. Okay, so we're going to work on finding perimeter and area in the coordinate plane, everybody. So we can use, so I'm going to do this, so I can do A, so -2, 3, and then B is at 3, -3, and C is at -2, -3. Okay, so I'm going to show you everybody using this on GeoGebra, everybody. So I'm going to do the GeoGebra Classic, and we're going to put those points on there. And this will also help you with your basics of geometry project. Okay, so I'm going to do a point. Okay, so GeoGebra, there we go. Away from everybody. Okay. Okay, so we have our coordinate plane. I do want to let you know, so we're going to do our point. So I'm going to grab my first point A, and it's going to be at -2 up 3. Okay, so that's our first point. We want to do our second point. So we're going to do that at 3, -3. Okay, so it's our B point, and then our second point was at -2 for C, our third point I mean, -3. Okay, and then I want you to see over here that we have the tools. Okay, so we have tools here, so we can do different colors. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to do a segment. I can do different colors. I can also make the lines if I wanted to, like dotted lines. Okay. So A to C, and then so I click on C to go to B. Okay, notice everybody, it's giving us the coordinates right here, so it tells us that A to C is 6 and C to B is 5. So it's giving you those lengths, everybody, that you can have. And I can also go over here so it shows the value. Okay, so like I can click on this, it'll give us the value. That's not right. So I undo. If I click here, oh, I need to do the points. Okay, so let's finish this. And so we're going to go A to B. Okay. And then I can do this again, A to C. And you see it gives us a value right there, and then we can also do C to B, and it gives us a value right there of 5. Okay, so then everybody, we can use that. Okay, so we now have, so A to C was 6, B to C was 5, and then A to B, they gave us was 781. We're going to round to the tenths place, everybody. Remember 5 and up, round it up to 7 8/10. Okay, so if we have to find the perimeter, so perimeter, we're going to add all the 3 sides together. So we just add all the sides, the distance, and our triangle. Okay, and we get 18 8/10. So we're going to find the perimeter. Okay, so it's for a triangle ABC. Okay, and then we're also going to find the area of the triangle ABC. Okay, and so everybody, if you remember from our GeoGebra diagram, notice that this was 6 and this was 5. Okay, so that means, sketch right here just so you see what I was talking about. Okay, this is A. Okay, so this was 6, this was 5. Okay, so for area of a triangle, it's 1/2 base times height. Okay, so 5 is our base. Remember, it's all about that base, no trouble. Height, everybody think about it. If you take your height, it's going to be that vertical distance up and down. Okay, so we're at a right angle. And we're going to substitute those in. So we're going to go 1/2, 5 times 6. 5 times 6 is 30. Half of 30. Oh, that's going to write out step 5. Half of 30 is going to be 15. It's going to be 15 units. And we always do squared. And this was 18 units. Okay. So hopefully everybody that's helping you with this. Okay. So let's do another example. So let's say we have a rectangle or a square. Let's do a square. And then R is at -1, -2. Okay. And everybody, we're going to write those down. We're going to go ahead and graph those in decimals again. I'm just going to do this to do everything again. So we start with our point. Our first one is at -1, 1. Okay, our second one is at 2, 1. Okay, and then our third one is at 2, 2, -2. And then R is at -1, 2. Okay, so now we want to do, so we can do name and value. Okay, and I can, again, everybody remember you can do different colors. And so now we're going to do segments. So I'm going to come here to segment. You can click over here. Okay, it gave us our value for that one is 3, and then D to C is also 3. click on it again, C to B. So click on that, everybody, as you're doing those numbers, and then A to B. So I click on A and drag it over to B. Okay, so it gives you all that. So we know that's a square because all the sides are 3. Okay, so now we can use that, everybody. Notice it's showing it over here for you. Again, you're going to need this on your project. It's going to help you on your project. Okay, so let's look at this one. So I'm going to do a quick sketch so you all can see it. Okay. Okay, so we have N, R, that value is 3. Okay, and the Q is also 3, and then P to Q is 3, and the P is also 3. Okay, so all those sides are congruent, everybody. That's what those tick marks mean. So for perimeter of a square, it's going to be 4 times the side squared. Okay, that's my cursive S. I don't think it's a 5. So we're going to substitute that in. So 4 times 3 is 12. So it's 12 units. And then for a square, it's going to be side squared. So 3 squared. 3 times 3 is 9. So it's 9 units squared. Remember, area square, yeah. Okay, so let's do, so we find the perimeter area of square NPQR. Okay. Remember, we usually go clockwise. Okay, last one. So let's do a rectangle, everybody. So we have F is at -2, 3. G is at 1, 3. H is at 1, -1. And J is at -2, -1. Okay. And we are going to find the perimeter and area of the rectangle F, G, H, J. Okay, that's a G, not a 6. Okay, so I'm going to tell that's a G. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and graph these on Decimals again, everybody. So we're using decimals.com/classic. Okay. And you can save these, by the way, too. So I wanted you to notice how to save it. Okay. So I'm just trying to show you some things for you to know how to do these. Okay, so we're going to start over here. Remember, we're going to click on a point. Okay. Notice with the points too, everybody, this will help you with the constructions. You can go over here. Okay, make it different things to help you. Okay, so the first one, everybody, so we want -2 up 3. And then at 1, 3, it's our G point, and then 1, -1 is H, and then J is at -2, 1. Okay, and then we're going to take and we're going to do our segment. We can change our color, everybody, whatever color we want. So I'm going to click in here to do the segment. Notice over here it has where we can do, so it's it can be a dashed one if we wanted that. We can have it hidden. We can do name and value. Okay. So A to B, B to C. C to D, and I'm clicking on them, and D to C. Okay, so it gives us our values, and notice how it's giving me the lengths. Okay, so it's going to be 3 by 4 by 3 by 4 for our rectangle. And yes, everybody, I do want you to do like a quick sketch in your notes. Just helps our brain remember and organize the information. Okay, so this is going to be 4 by 3. Let's do F, G, H, J. Okay, so 3, and this side is 4. So opposite sides are congruent for a rectangle. Okay, so we're going to do perimeter. So perimeter is going to be equal to 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. You can also simplify by taking out that 2. I'm doing it this way. Okay, so our length, and in this case, it doesn't matter which one we use, is 3. Our width is going to be 4. So we're going to take and substitute those in. So 3 plus 4 is 7. 2 times 7 is 14. We could also do by adding all the sides up to, that would work as well. So 14 units is our perimeter. And then our area is going to be base times height. You can also say it's length times width for a rectangle. It's one you might have seen before. So we're going to go 3 times 4 to substitute in our length and our width. 3 times 4 is 12. So it's going to be 12 units squared. And that would be our area. Okay, everybody got this? So just so you know, on here we only did one page. So rather than our table of contents, everybody, we just did one page. Got this?